and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
This is the greatest show!
And now, here's your host, Clint Arthur.
All right, we are moving into a new realm, the realm of, he's another really good-looking guy. I just have so many good-looking clients. I don't know. I guess if you're good-looking, you're more likely to be my client. But a lot of my clients get better looking. I will say that. And this guy's always been good-looking, Mr. Will Nobles. Thanks so much for being on the greatest show of all time.
Hey, thanks for having me. I come from 5 generations of blue-collar workers and farmers. At 12, I was working in tobacco fields. At 18, I was driving a 100-ton bulldozer in a mine. Shortly after that, I went to my dad and said, Daddy, I think I'm going to quit this here job and go get me an education in computers. He said, Son, I don't think that's a good idea. Not too many people make more than $17.42 an hour. Thank goodness I did not listen to my father that day. Great advice of a man, but thank God I did not listen to him. So see, I come from a small little town in eastern North Carolina where I had the beach and I had farmland. But I said I had a decision to make. I needed to move on. So I've got 2 degrees in technology with multiple certifications. At 25 years old, I hit my dream and I was a VP of technology at a mortgage company. So many people said, you can't do it, you can't do it. But that one day I get an email from my mother and I said, Mom, she sent me an email and I couldn't believe the email I got. And she said, next time you're home, I have something to tell you. And I was like, only a mother can send something like that. So I called her up and I said, Mom, come on, tell me. She said, no, I'll tell you next time you're home. Well, so after several minutes of aggravating and fighting her, she said, well, what I wanted to tell you is your father that you called father your whole life is not your real father. Say what? I said. And she said, yeah, that farm that you worked on when you were 12 years old, that tobacco field, that was your real father. Oh my goodness, I said. So here I've got a man that is my real father, that is a business owner. He also owned an oil company. But then I had another father that raised me, loved me, and said, you can't make more than $20 an hour. I'm at a crossroad here. Where do I go? So in 2008, I started my own technology company where I service clients from a cybersecurity standpoint, and we provide IT services across the globe to clients everywhere, 17 states and 2 countries at this time.
You guys are rocking it too.
Yes, we are. It's growing like crazy. And it's opened up the possibility I could have sat back and I could still be running that bulldozer that day. But I am now speaking all over the world about cybersecurity, educating people on TV stations and everywhere about cybersecurity and how to protect yourself against cybersecurity attacks. And it's opened all kinds of doors for me, from starting other companies. We actually just rolled out a new company called Visibility MSP, where we are actually providing IT services for other MSPs or managed services providers. So it's opened several other doors for me to take and grow that.
I've also read your book.
Yep.
And I know that your book is really amazing. It really goes deep into your story and your philosophy of how to use technology to get ahead. What do you think is your main piece of advice for business owners who are not feeling like technology is working for them?
You've got to do something. You can't just sit back. So my book, my first 40 was my first 40 years of my life, and how I went from a blue-collar worker to a white-collar executive. And just like I did in that book, and just like I did with my career, I didn't sit back and wait. So don't sit back with your technology. Don't think technology is a need that you don't need. It is something that you must have and must do.
All right. And how is it that you have such a beautiful wife?
Yes, she is.
How's that happen?
I'm just a lucky man, I guess.
I know you're very lucky.
Yes, I am. She is very beautiful, has a very beautiful voice. She had me at day one when I heard her sing. You can't beat her voice.
I've seen you on TV a bunch of times. What is it that you like the most about going on TV when you're sharing your message?
It's just sharing that message with the audience and educating them about technology, about the risk that's out there. Even, like I've been doing a segment on, does your smart home think you're stupid? believe me, your smart home does think you're stupid.
Hey, if you want to find out, if you want to watch the Is Your Smart Home Thinking You're Stupid segment, you could probably do that on a website. What would that website be, Will Nobles?
Yep, you can go to www.willnobles.com, and I'm also going to give you my personal cell phone numbers if you want to reach out to me about cybersecurity and your IT business, or even any questions about how to grow a company. 770-313-3319.
Wow, Will Nobles, thank you so much for sharing your unique message and passion on the greatest show of all time.
Thank you, sir.